Good afternoon, everybody. Let's get that woken back up so we can get started here. I'll wait just a moment for the audio to kick in. All right, that sounds good. We'll go ahead and get started here. So, SnowRunner is what we're going to do today on the stream. And if you noticed, there are a couple Jeeps on the thumbnail today. The one on the right, the one that doesn't look like some kind of game render, is actually my Jeep. I've done a ton of customizing and enhancing and everything with aftermarket stuff. I got my stock looking grill in and put that on so it doesn't have the angry eyes on it. A buddy of mine got me a Jurassic Park themed license plate for the front. I've got a bunch of stickers to advertise the channel, like on the side where the Rubicon stickers normally are. I've got reviews to go, and I've got youtube.com/reviews to go across the windshield. I installed some really nice steel grab handles, a fuel door, valve stem covers, and I've got a nice Jurassic Park themed tire cover coming soon in the next couple weeks maybe. But I've been having a lot of fun with it, and we're going to do Jeep stuff today too. Now, as far as our normal stream starting thing, let's talk about what's going on the channel right now. I was originally going to work on this weekend, like this weekend being the past 2 days, today and tomorrow. I was going to work on games like Skull the Hero Slayer, just dive into backlog stuff, and I just bought Chris Tales on a sale because this game actually was free on Epic Games not too long ago, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Really made me want to play through it and review it for the Switch. But I got a couple review codes in the past few days. I got a review code for this, which is Syndrome. This is a kind of like first-person horror shooter something. It's like a first-person horror game where you're wandering around and trying to solve puzzles, but you also have enemies that roam around, and you get weapons like a big wrench for a melee weapon. You get a pistol and a rifle so you can shoot down enemies that come at you from time to time. It looks really cool. It's actually optimized really well for the Switch. Really nice frame rate, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Hopefully that's going to be done for Friday's review. And WayForward sent me this yesterday, I think. So I'll be starting on that as well. It's a kaiju-based beat-em-up. As a big fan of, the old Toho movies like the Godzilla franchise, the Gamera movies and all that, I'm really looking forward to that as well. But I think that's about it as far as what's going on the channel at the moment. And if I get more review codes in the next week or two, I'll probably have to delay Skull and Chris Tales till later. But that's okay. They're on here, and I'll dive through them when I can. Anyways, on to today's topic. So, this month we're doing a giveaway for SnowRunner for the Nintendo Switch. Focus Home Interactive. Is it Focus Home Interactive? Yeah, Focus Home Interactive sent me 3 digital North America codes to give away, and we decided to do something different for the giveaway. Now, I will say so far, I'm not getting nearly as much turnaround on the giveaway with this email thing than I was when we were just replying to comments. So, we'll see how it goes by the time we get to the 20th. But I've got 12 entries in the giveaway so far, and it's been at 12 entries, I would say, for the past 3 or 4 days. So we'll see how it goes, because like previous ones where we just replied to comments, it was like 50, 60, 100 or more entries. But I'll think about that for next month. We're not there yet. We're only 9 months into March. So, yeah. What we're going to do today is we're just going to go into SnowRunner for an hour or two. We're just going to mess around, and we're going to do some goofy stuff. Because I just got a Jeep Wrangler JK that I was talking about just a few minutes ago, actually, a few weeks ago. I've been getting really into the vehicle. I've been doing a bunch of modifications to it. I'm really excited about it, just in pretty much every aspect. So we're going to do a bunch of Jeep things because SnowRunner got DLC that added 2 Jeep vehicles. And I started a new game, got through the tutorial, and we're going to see what all we can do in the game, but just using the Jeeps. Just to be a little goofy and, you know, it'll still be a good showcasing stream where we can see, okay, how does SnowRunner currently look on the Switch? How does it currently run? And we'll go from there. The Surf Demon came into the chat, so glad I rung that bell. Oh, right, because Surf Demon came in right at the very end of the stream last week. But that's okay. Surf Demon, I would, but I live in the UK without an NA account. Oh, that's no problem. That is no problem at all. You don't have to sign up for the giveaways. It's just something that I like doing, and I'm just kind of like judging how this is going versus what we did before. And I'll figure stuff out later. Sucks that we had to do that, but you know, let's see, the DLC showcasing isn't really showing the Jeep DLC on the screen here. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second. But what we're going to go into today isn't all what you're going to get with those review codes, because review codes gives you the base stuff. I have all the DLC. So let's look at the DLC real quick, because SnowRunner had a lot of content at launch, and they keep adding more and more and more. So yeah, I got the year one pass and the year two pass, where we get like, there's like new maps and vehicles in each of these packs. And then we get down to like the special packs. We got like vinyl wraps for some of these trucks. We've got a couple new vehicles here with the Tatra Dual Pack. We've got, I believe these were the pre-order trucks that they added for you to buy later. The Navistar 5000, Western Star Classico Anniversary DLC was around at launch. That was free, I believe. Oh wait, actually no, we don't have these. These weren't, yeah, this is the pre-order stuff, I think. That's why I don't have it with the year one pass and the year two pass. Here's the DLC we're going to dive into today. So it's got the Jeep Dual Pack. What it did, as soon as it loads, it added a Wrangler and a Renegade to the game, so you could use them as little scout vehicles. Let me take a look at this Crocodile Pack before, because I don't remember ever seeing that. Okay. It's the Crocodile truck. But anyways, I've got most of the DLC now. So we're probably gonna go into our game, and maybe we'll dive into a DLC map as well. Who knows? So let's see, we'll go to load game. Here's the save file I had before. Yeah, I'm only like 5% done, especially considering all the DLC map stuff, even though I've got like 30 or 40 hours into the Switch version. But yeah, here's the one we just did. I literally just went through the tutorial, and as soon as I ended the tutorial, I was like, I'm done. We'll do this on stream next week. So we're just going to dive in, and we'll go into what SnowRunner is, show how it looks, how it plays. Okay. Alright, we'll wait for that to load in. We should already be at the garage with our Jeep. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm also pulling up the info on the Jeep stuff so we can really dive into it and look at it. Now, the Wrangler itself is supposed to be a pretty good scout vehicle on its own, comparable to the Hummer H2, which was my go-to scout vehicle when I played through SnowRunner. Both, actually all on PS4, Switch, and the Epic Games Store. So let me see here. So we're going to go into truck storage. Now, the first performance thing is going to come up right here. Yeah, you see that? It lags a bit when you're going through these menus. So I have all this stuff. Like, that I picked up from the tutorial. But all this other stuff is DLC cards. And when you buy DLC cards, they just give it to you. So, this is going to be we're only doing Jeep stuff walkthrough. So, we can literally sell this for free money. So, we're going to sell that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I definitely don't need that. We'll keep the other Jeep. We don't need that international. Get rid of it. Caterpillar? Nope. Con Marshall? Nope. Just give me all the money. Alright, now I've got $679,000 to play with. And that's the thing about SnowRunner. It's like a big open world off-road game where you can do stuff and find trucks and get money for doing missions. But the money you get for missions is kind of poo-poo. What you really do to make money is you find trucks and sell those trucks you don't need. So we got our CJ7 Renegade here. That's a pretty old model. It's like... So we're mostly just going to be doing our Wrangler. It's literally better in every aspect. More fuel capacity, more power to weight, same durability, same fuel consumption. And it's got off-road tires instead of highway tires. Which, fun fact, my Jeep JK, the 2010 I bought a few weeks ago, came with all-terrain tires. Surf Team Vibe to say that it's a crime you don't get the views that you deserve on the videos. You go into so much detail. I do try to go into a lot of detail and try to put a lot of effort in. But I'm still pretty happy with... I'm still pretty happy with the amount of views and revenue I get in. Because, fun fact, I have enough ad revenue each month that I can pay off my Jeep just with my ad revenue. And still have some stuff left over, depending on the month. Okay, so... We're going to go into the customization of the trucks first, because you can customize all the trucks that you buy in this game to go out and off-road, and like some of it's cosmetic, some of it is actually... Some of it has function, where you can like upgrade your engines, change out your wheels and tires. There's a lot of detail in SnowRunner. So we're just going to go in here, we're going to customize this, we're going to make it as close to my Jeep as possible, even though if you take a look at the back, this is technically, I believe this is a TJ? It's definitely older than mine. Now it's got that... It kind of has that JL grill on the front of it too. Because the JL grill had the little... the spacers in the grill were taller and the Jeep logo wasn't on it. But anyways, we'll just see... I don't think I can add any... function yet because this is a new game and I haven't explored and discovered anything. So we got a 5.8 engine. We can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. So okay, here we go. We can buy suspension upgrades. So we can be like, okay. And as you can see, this changes the height of the Jeep. So we've got 79. The only one that really enhances it is the tuned custom. So we want to raise it as high as possible since we're going through a bunch of off-road terrain. So we're going to need the Jeep is jacked up as high in the air as we can get it. Alright. Big Boy Skater comes in the stream. Your videos are always really good. Just never watched your stream before. Well, welcome to the stream. We're just going to have some fun in here. Now, this is not going to be accurate with my Jeep because all the tires in this game are way bigger than mine. My Jeep has 18-inch tires on it, which is still bigger than stock. But we're going to go with all-terrain tires, so let's see. As you can see, on the left-hand side of the screen, it shows what terrain these tires are good at. So it'd be like, oh, hey, this one's good on the road, but it's average and off-road in the mud. So we want something that is... We might just do off-road tires. Actually, I can't do off-road tires. Okay, the 32s are... Actually, this is good. I'm not going to change the tires. Good on the road, good off the road, and good in the mud. So that's pretty good all around. And we got our winches. So I'm so glad this is set up by default. So we're gonna go put an autonomous winch on here, even though you can't see the winch for some reason. Is the winch underneath the vehicle? No, it isn't. That does kind of suck because you don't see the fun little hook bumper on the front that has the winch storage on it. Alright, Big Boy Skater says, this game looks really good on the Switch. Might try to buy it soon. It does look good on the Switch, and we'll see more of that as soon as I'm done customizing here, and we actually go out and try to do stuff. So we got our spare wheel on here. We can add a snorkel. So let's add a front-facing snorkel in case we go through some water. We can add this later. Reach rank 9 to unlock, which we're not going to do today. But this adds like extra fuel capacity, like an extra little fuel tank and some supplies for fixing things up. But anyways, now we're going to... I don't have... Do I have a good front bumper? No. The winch pipe bumper looks good, but... We'll put the fog lights on here. Since we got money to play around with, then we can like put little customization stuff. You want a flasher bar, you want parking lights. We'll do the fog lights. We already did the front bumper. We can put stuff here. We can have like a little horn on the side. We can have some light thresholds, which basically are, I mean, these are just runner bars. Those look similar to my runner bars, so we'll get those. And we'll see if we have anything close to these stock rims for the Wrangler. Nope. All you got are the regular ones. Okay, now we'll do color. My Jeep is black, so let's find a nice black color. Okay, that looks good. That's getting closer to what my Jeep looks like. And we can put little decorations here. So we got like a little... all these little things we can put in here. We'll put the little Hulu girl in there. We'll get a nice little Spade air freshener. And we can put stickers on the inside. So we'll put a clean truck on the inside. Then we'll do like exterior stickers, like we can find something fun here. Harsh driver. All these fun little off-road stuff. We'll just find something real quick that'll match to put on this Jeep. Sure, off-road club, that works. Then we got windshield stickers that you can put across your banners. I wish you could make a standard one, because this right here, this looks very similar to the one I have on my Jeep that says youtube.com/reviews to go. As far as like what the stuff looks like. We'll just put this one on here. That one looks fine. And we can put a little hood ornament if we want to. So we'll put a little dolphin on the front of the Jeep. Okay, anyways. Let's go ahead and leave the garage and actually see the performance of this. Oh, no, it's nighttime. Okay, let's swap to daytime real quick. I'm pretty sure you can do that. Skip time. As long as you're not in multiplayer, you can skip time. Alright, so we can look around. There is a bit of blurring in here, but this is kind of like an open world-ish off-road game. So we'll go ahead and take the handbrake off. I'm going to raise the volume on my phone to make sure that the game doesn't drown me out. Okay, this is a trailer store. You can buy trailers. Okay, let's see what kind of trailers I can buy for the Jeep. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, I'm going to lower the audio of the game down a bit. We're going to put that at like 70%. Just make sure it doesn't drown me out, especially once we start getting moving and we got trucks driving all over the place. 70%, and we'll put engine at 60%. Make sure those took. Good. Anyways, we're looking at the trailer store right now. Okay, so what trailers do we have access to? We've got a Scout flatbed trailer. We've got an off-road Scout trailer. A small Scout flatbed. We'll probably want the Scout flatbed trailer. We'll buy that, but we're going to leave it here. Because the first thing you do in a SnowRunner map, or at least the first thing I like to do, is explore, which a Scout vehicle is good at. A new trailer discovered. We got some experience for that. You get stars for experience, and that ups the rank, like what we saw earlier, where those upgrades would let you access. You needed certain ranks for certain upgrades. So let's see if I can't back this trailer in right here, so we can leave it here where some place where it looks decently okay and not just thrown out in the middle of the parking lot. Okay. And then we can go into all of our different options here. Like we can detach the trailer. I got into this with the D-pad, so we can like attach the winch to something, detach the trailer, which we just did. We can delete a trailer, change what truck we're driving. We can repair if we've hit something, we've gotten damaged. But I'll go ahead and go out of it. And that trailer will be there for when we need it. And let's go into the, not the map screen. Trying to remember the button for, there it is. We've got our first person view here, where you can see all of our customization, but you can also see the vehicle itself. Now this is interesting, because just thinking about what Jeep this is based on, the steering wheel looks like a late JK, early or JL steering wheel. Because the previous generation, the TJs, had a much simpler design. And even my JK from the 2010 I have, even up to 2011, it looks more simple than that. But the rest of the dash looks older. But, you know, that's just me nitpicking stuff. I remember I was playing GTA 5 with a buddy, like a month or two ago. We were looking at the Wrangler Unlimited they have in that game, and it is horribly inaccurate. But okay. Let's set the stage here. So the first thing you want to do in these games is unlock the map, because most of the map is not unlocked. Because like most of this map is here because this area right around here we did with tutorial stuff. Like the tutorial had me start, I think, like somewhere over here. We drove and unlocked this part of the map. Then we drove here and grabbed some stuff. No, not over there. Hold on. My controller's dying. Let me fix my controller real quick. I'm using that third-party adapter. So let's reconnect the controller. There we go. But anyways, yeah, we got a bunch of materials for stuff, and the tutorial had you go to this bridge right here, so you could actually see you building and fixing up stuff. But anyways, wait, no, don't go out of the map screen. So the first thing that we want to do is unlock more of the map. So we're going to create a set of waypoints. And you can set a ton of little nodes saying, oh, okay, I want to go here on the other side of the map, so I need to go here, 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 and here. And you can follow them like checkpoints. So we're going to come up to this watchtower, and we go to this watchtower, it's going to unlock a bunch of the maps so we can actually see what's out there. So we're going to try just driving out there and seeing how this goes. Now, I might switch to third-person view. I'm going to try first-person view for a while because I just started playing Gran Turismo 7 on launch day, and I have been doing this mode in Gran Turismo 7 the entire time. I have never exclusively done first-person in the driver's seat view for any racing game. I've dipped in it here and there, but it's just kind of been like, okay, whatever. Now, we'll pop out of it so we can see the presentation, because it is easier to see the game's graphics like this. So, you know, we got like close-ups of the vehicle. Now, the vehicle itself looks pretty good. The vehicle renders do look really nice in this game. Environments are a bit blurry, give or take. But, you know, it looks pretty good. And actually, I think I also took some screenshots not too long ago. Unless I'm crazy. Oh, good, I did. I did. So if you want to see what the graphics look like this right here is docked mode in the tutorial, and this right here is handheld mode. You can see there's a little bit of a difference in the blur, but overall it still looks pretty good. Anyways, that's like kind of like how the thing stuff looks. So we can see the Jeep moving. You can see the frame rate is pretty nice. SnowRunner has pretty much always stayed at 30 FPS for a lot of the game on the Switch. This is just going to be really bumpy driving around like this, which a Jeep isn't exactly the smoothest ride in general. So let's keep going here, and actually, I'm going to get a little nauseated if I stay in that first-person view. So we're just going to go to third-person with how bumpy that is. So let's see, we wanted to go here. Why? And this is an off-road game, which means that we can go wherever we want. So this right here, just so you know, this is a task. There are missions littered around all of the maps where you can just like explore and find these little things. I'm like, oh, hey, could you do this thing for me? Let me get up on here real quick. There's a place in the mountains not far away that has the most stunning views. I like to relax up there from time to time. Why don't you take a look? Oh yeah, this is an exploration task where it's like, oh hey, here's this place. Why don't you go look at it? We'll do that here in a minute. And I'm gonna go ahead and go into the off-roading stuff because I got stuck. I almost got stuck there in the mud here just a minute ago, as you saw. So let's go ahead and go into that. So like this is an off-road game, and it's pretty intricate where you got like the on the bottom right on the UI, you got the handbrake that you can toggle with the R button. If you want to like, if you're like on an incline and you want to just toggle it and not move around while you're looking at where you want to go. You've got all-wheel drive. I don't have. Do I have diff lock? Oh yeah, I have diff lock as well. A lot of trucks don't have both of these by default. Some of them you have to explore and find the upgrades for, but maybe just because this is a DLC vehicle, they just decided to give both of those to us. Plus, this is a Rubicon model. A Rubicon model of Jeep is like, okay, regular Jeeps can go off-road, but Rubicon can go really off-road. And what you guys are talking about with people coming in and leaving and then rejoining the stream, I've seen that a lot. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Alright, now there's the horn. Not terribly far away from what the actual horn of my JK sounds like. But anyways, we'll go ahead and go into all-wheel drive, and we'll continue on this off-road trek. Now, if you saw, there's a fair bit of blurring. Some of these trees out there don't look super elaborate as far as like the rendering goes, But it's like what I said earlier. There's a bit of blur on it. This is going to be our first trial right here. You see all of this water and mud? The big thing about SnowRunner and its predecessor, MudRunner, which is also on the Switch, is handling off-road. You get stuck a lot in these games. So much that there is actually a really funny image out there that looks like the SnowRunner logo, except it says, "Help, I'm stuck," instead of SnowRunner. So we're going to go ahead and dive in here. You can see the tires digging into the mud a little bit. And the idea is you get stuck a lot and you have to use a winch to save yourself constantly. Which is probably going to happen right here when we go into this water. Because I wasn't paying too close attention when I was making my little route. Okay, the Jeep's actually handling it pretty well. This is really shallow water then. But don't worry, we'll get stuck eventually. See the slowing down on here. And just for the sake of argument, let's pretend we're stuck right now. Okay, we're stuck. Quotations. The big thing in this game is a winch, where you've got all these places where your winch can start on your vehicle, and you can winch to something else to pull yourself out. So I selected that point, and all these dots out here are little objects that you can winch onto. So it's like, oh, I want to save myself by hooking onto... I want to cycle to the right one. There it is, that tree branch out there. And you can see a visible winch that's going out there. As far as what kind of winch it is, I can't really tell. It kind of looks synthetic. But you got this, you can pull the winch to literally pull yourself out of mud and whatnot, depending on what you latch onto. So you can save yourself when you get stuck. That's also a big part of the co-op of this game, because there's online multiplayer where you can do co-op with other people, and like you and your friend are going around different parts of the map, and suddenly your friend's like, "Help, I'm stuck," and then you can go and winch onto them and pull them out and save them, and that's a big fun factor in the game. I'm actually surprised I'm not getting stuck more often in this area. This is really shallow water, but hey, I'll take it. Big Boy Skater says, "How's your day going?" My day is going well. I've been enjoying a really long weekend from my Best Buy job at work. I've been getting a lot of stuff done for the channel, and I've been playing a lot of Gran Turismo 7. Oh, you can see me sinking into the mud right there. This is one thing the SnowRunner is really good at. The SnowRunner and MudRunner, really, really good at the realistic off-road stuff with getting stuck. And started to even have to say the game looks pretty amazing on the Switch. Yeah, it looks really good. So this is the big thing for like starting off maps, where you like, oh, I need to find a Watchtower. And interact with a Watchtower. You get this nice little scene. You look at a little guitar riff in the background. And you get more of the map unlocked. Now, did that actually unlock anything? This might have been the map that they send you to in the tutorial. So let's do another test. We're gonna come up here, cross this bridge, come up here, and go to this one. This one will definitely fill in this part of the map right here, just so you can see it. So let's just drive off. Let's see, where is my... There it is over there. Let's just go over here. There's the stuck right there. So it's like, okay, I'm having a lot of trouble getting through here. I could go into low drive and use the diff lock. I'm starting to move a little bit. Or I could winch right onto that tree and pull myself through. And that's the really nice thing about this game. It's like, it's very frustrating and slow when you get stuck everywhere, but as long as there is something you can grab onto, you can always save yourself from whatever mess you got yourself into. So let's go back into just regular all-wheel drive. And Eli comes into the chat. Welcome to the chat. Since I was going to mention how nice that guitar riff was. Yeah, it's really nice. It does it every time you go into one of the little Watchtower sequences. And Big Boy Skater says, is the mod browser on the Switch version? Not yet. It wasn't out at launch. The developers were like, we're thinking about bringing it over to the Switch version sometime. It's not here yet. Which I am kind of on both sides of. Would it be cool to have the mod browser on the Switch version? Yes, it would. Alright, let's switch over to the diff lock so we can get through this a little bit easier. Did I say a little bit easier? I don't want to winch onto something like that, so let's manually do a winch point for that far tree right in front of us. So we'll just pull ourselves through here. Alright, tires are up, so let's keep going this way. And this is really slow, especially for a driving game, because most people think of driving games as, oh, hey, I want to go fast. I want to go play Gran Turismo and overtake some people on a raceway. I want to play Need for Speed and like speed my way past a bunch of cops in the open world. This is kind of like a much slower and more chill game where it's like, oh, I'm just going to explore off-roading in my Jeep, or, you know, whatever type of vehicle you decide you want. Alright, let's go back into that mode, so we'll go a little faster now that we're to a road. It's really more about tackling an off-road environment where you're just like, I just want to go through, like, oh, hey, look at that big snowfield. I just want to go through there to see if I can. Surf Demon said that is down to Nintendo. Yeah, I think that's down to Nintendo, and whenever Focus Home Interactive decides they want to add that to the Switch version. So let's keep on driving over here. We're going to go up to that other Watchtower. And as you can see, like, you got mud flying off of the vehicle now that we're out of the mud on an actual road. But if any of you do end up getting this game and playing through it, don't expect to see a lot of regular roads, because there aren't many. The further you get, the more off-road stuff it is, and the more difficult it gets to navigate through all of it. Especially if you got a little vehicle like this, because this Jeep's only got 22 gallons in the tank. So it's not going to last like the really long off-road trips you're going to have to do in the more intricate, bigger levels in maps that unlock later on. Surf Demon reminds me of Euro Truck Simulator 2 and ATS. It does. If only those games would get console releases. That would be fun. I've had a lot of fun times in ATS. I haven't played Euro Truck Simulator though, but I've heard it is very good. Alright, so now we're going to go up this winding path to get to this Watchtower. I'm going to try to stick to the path itself. In the winch stuff that I mentioned earlier, like when we were going through customization, I said I was really happy that the autonomous winch was unlocked by default. Autonomous means the winch has its own power source. Because if you use a regular winch on these vehicles and your vehicle stalls out, it gets flipped over and you can't start it, you're stuck and you have to recover at the garage. But if you have a battery-powered winch, you can just pull yourself back up and keep going, because you don't need the car's battery to be working, being upside down, to use the winch. Alright, now we're going to show the map real quick. So you're at this Watchtower, right? And boom. Look, we've got all this map stuff out that we just did. See, there's an upgrade up there. And we can launch observation to get our little guitar riff again. Surf Demon, I have both, but really need to play them more than I have. Alright. So now we have more of the map unlocked. And speaking of being over here, the big thing I like about exploring and getting the maps, because you're like, okay, the map's unlocked. Oh, look at this over here. Look at this over here. So like right here, it's like, oh, hey, look. There's a little path through here. There's a path up here. No, take that away. Put it more on the road. Oh, and there's an upgrade up here, so let's go get that upgrade and see what that's about. Now, there is one thing that I can't show you on here. If you go back to my review of SnowRunner that I did a couple years back, there is a map feature that is exclusive to the Switch version that you can use the touchscreen with. So if you're in handheld mode and you double tap the touchscreen with your finger, it'll pull up like a little round magnifying glass sort of thing that'll show you like a zoomed in version of that part of the map, which I have not seen in any other version of the game. It's really, really nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and go see if I can find that upgrade. I don't remember which upgrade this is. I'm pretty sure the SnowRunner, literally the SnowRunner gearbox is on this map somewhere. And no, I'm not kidding. There is a gearbox that is just, the title of the gearbox is SnowRunner. And it's a really versatile gearbox that you can put in most of the vehicles in the game. I'm pretty sure that it's compatible with the Jeep. So let's trek through all these rocks, try not to flip over. And I definitely get you, Surf Demon, on needing to play them more. I have enjoyed a lot of ATS, but if you asked me the last time I played it, was probably when I was testing it on the GPD WinMax Ryzen, and that was months and months and months ago. Alright, so let's get past all this terrain stuff. I've still got 17 gallons in my tank, so I should be fine there. Alright, now I just took some damage because I hit that rock. Once your engine takes enough damage, you won't be able to use it anymore, and you'll have to repair it. Alright, let's try to carefully squeeze between these rocks. Because the problem with Jeeps, especially in terrain like this, is Jeeps drive pretty bumpy, especially older two-doors like this one is. So, easy to flip over. Bump the wrong way, and boom, you're suddenly rolling and you're upside down. Okay, I'm actually doing remarkably well, but I have done this map like 3 or 4 times from scratch, from the PS4 version, which I got originally, because we didn't know that this was coming to the Switch right away, and the PC version, and the Switch version, and now the Switch version again. And there's the upgrade right up there, so let's go grab that. There we go. Now we'll put our handbrake on so we won't move anywhere. Get upgrade. Raised suspension. Not available for my truck, but it's an upgrade. Okay. Well, I'll have that for later. I probably won't use it because it's not available for the Jeep. Now we're all the way up here. And damage technically gets solved when you recover at the garage. Because if you're anywhere on the map, you can hit the recover at the garage option to, well, recover at the garage. It's right here in the D-pad menu, so you just scroll down, you hit recover, and it'll recover you back to the garage on the map. So if you decided you wanted to do something dumb, where you're like, oh, hey, I got this nice Jeep. Hey, look, what's past this rock? Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm rolling down the hill. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. Then you decide to make more mistakes. Oh, no, I'm rolling down the hill again. Now, you see, I was expecting that to be more rolling and disaster. Like, oh, look, here's another hill that I went through just fine. This is not game. You're not working. I'm trying to be reckless and dumb, and you're not letting me be reckless and dumb. Jeep, you're too good at climbing stuff and landing on your feet. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. It's like, oh no, I'm upside down and I can't do anything. Because there are... Shut up, winch. There aren't any winch points. Oh, look, I'm fine again. Apparently. Sir Demon, just checked my Steam and I haven't played either of them for the simulator since 2018. Yeah, that's been a little bit. I know ATS has gotten some more location updates since then. Jeep. We're trying to wreck here. And as you can see here, with us trying to wreck, you can see like a bunch of damage going on. Like there's dents and cuts and scrapes all over this thing. The headlights are getting warped. Wait a minute. This is a JL, isn't it? This is a JL. I know that because of the fenders. Because the pre-JLs didn't have the turn signal lights on the fenders themselves. Anyways, back to trying to break my Jeep. I just wanted to go off a cliff and say, "Oh no, we ran off a cliff and now we're broken. We're gonna have to recover at the garage." And then the Jeep's like, "No, I'm fine. Don't worry about it." Big Boy Skater, what's VOM? That I get comments like that all the time. They're bots. Don't worry about it. Just ignore that. I don't know what it is either. And it's probably just spam stuff. You know what? We're gonna start here. Yes, I am trying to flip the Jeep over. Okay. So we're not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about wrecking the Jeep. I'll just show you how it works. So you go D-pad here. You go down here to recover. Do you wish to recover your vehicle at the garage? And boom, we're at the garage. Perfect condition again. Fully repaired. Fully refueled, and we're ready to go. So leave the garage. And we're in perfect condition and ready to go all over again. And we'll do a little bit more scouting, because I think I know where that upgrade is. So we leave the garage again. Our trailer that we bought here is still there, right where we left it. Doesn't despawn or anything since we did pay money to buy it. Alright, I know there's an upgrade around here somewhere. I think it might be right here. If I am remembering this correctly, I think there's an upgrade right there. So let's go off-roading again. We'll go ahead and trigger all-wheel drive. Because all-wheel drive is pretty good to just leave on everywhere you go in the game. Alright, we're getting a lot more mud here. Okay, so let's go over here and see if we can find this upgrade that may or may not actually be here. I think it is. Yep, it is. It's right there. Hold on. I want to go across the bridge. Race suspension, also not available for your truck. Okay. I know it's in this map somewhere. Is there seriously an upgrade sitting right there in the garage? Why is there an upgrade just sitting there in the garage? I know that's not it, but we'll go ahead and recover just to save some time. Leave the garage, and we'll go look at it. Yeah, there's an upgrade literally right there. Probably the tutorial upgrades. Like, oh, hey, you can find upgrades like this out in the map. We'll give you free stuff. Engageable all-wheel drive. Yeah, like I said earlier, not all vehicles have all-wheel drive. Like, I love cabovers and the... Actually, I'll show you. Let's go to the garage and we'll go to the truck store. So we can go through all these trucks that you can buy, including DLC. There are so many vehicles that you can buy and find. There's like 60 to 70 trucks, but not all of them have all-wheel drive in stuff. I went for this early on because I love cabovers. I love the looks of the old cabovers like this, like the old Optimus Prime truck. If you look on the bottom, no all-wheel drive, no differential lock, so it's really bad on the off-road. Now, some vehicles have these upgrades that you can get for them, so you can add all-wheel drive and diff lock to them, and some of them don't. Big Boy Skater says, I think all-wheel drive drains fuel quicker. Oh, it does. But I just kind of like got into a rule of thumb of using it. And Rain Okami comes in and says, sup, Jeep Bud? How's it going? We're just doing fun Jeep things in chat. We're just going through exploration and explaining different parts of the game. So, let's go into, and I can probably do this task on our way there. Yeah, the place beyond the spruces is the whole, oh, hey, there's this place that you should go to. And it is up here. So let's go ahead and we'll set a little marker map for us. We're going to go up this way. We're going to hit this watchtower, and then we're going to go over here for this objective. Albert plays. Hi, can you review Thief Simulator 2 demo? No, I cannot. I only do handheld stuff. So, Thief Simulator 2 demo on PC is probably really cool. But I also don't think I've reviewed demos. Now, the closest to a demo review I've ever done is I technically did a review of the Dragon Ball FighterZ beta for the Switch. But I generally don't review demos. Plus, it's on PC, so my PC coverage is pretty much limited to running games on the Win Max handhelds and Steam Deck later on when they actually release and I can get some. Okay, so let's go. Not pull winch. There we go. My lights are on. I was trying to get my lights to turn on, and every time I don't play this game for a while, I'm like, all right, I remember how to do everything. How do you turn the lights on? Crap. I don't remember how to do everything. Alright, so we got our lights on to light our way because it is getting dark. Now, I could go into the map screen and just pass the time until it's daylight again, but I'm not going to do that. Let's go back into high gear so we're moving a little faster. Alright, let's see. Surf Demon said, I watched the Cuphead cartoon all the way through today. Never played the game, but I can also say the cartoon was really good. Interesting. It makes sense that they would make a cartoon out of that, since it's designed after those old Disney cartoons. It looked like an interesting game, but I heard it had a really high difficulty curve. Alright, let's get up here. Oh yeah, and then the Big Boy Skater came in and said Cuphead on Switch is a lot of fun. Let's see, Albert Plays says the real game is coming out in 2023. Oh, that's fine. I did enjoy Thief Simulator 1. I thought it was a lot of fun. And if you do like Thief Simulator, and you like comedic like Let's Plays, you should go over to the YouTube channel Gray Still Plays. That's Gray, not EY. He did a great playlist of going through Thief Simulator on PC. It was very entertaining. Now, as you see here, we've had pretty stable frame rate the entire time so far. Now, with it getting dark, we're around darkness, you can see a little bit more blur on the Jeep itself. Alright, here's our Watchtower. So let's go ahead and unlock this. So we're just going to make a little pit stop right here, put our handbrake on, and launch observation. Big Boy Skater Thief Sim is on Switch. Yes, it is. It's gone on some really great sales, too. I think I bought Thief Simulator for like $1 one time. And it goes on sale like that a lot. Okay, let's double check the map. I'm pretty sure I'm going up the right way. I know my waypoint is right up there. Yes, let's make our little dot-to-dot map a little more intricate. There we go. Big Boy Skater, the snow particle will probably affect performance. Well, if you guys would like to see that, after we're done doing a couple more things here, I'll go into a snow map, into the first Alaska map, and we will go through this, and we'll go through the snow for a while. All right, now we're going up this area. Let's swap back to first-person view again. See if I don't throw up from all the bounce. Oh my gosh. You see, I'm in a no-win scenario here because first-person view is way too bouncy in this Jeep, but a lot of environmental stuff is getting in the way of the camera here. Like, just now when this rock face was, like, trying to cover stuff up. Like, oh no, where'd the Jeep go? It's kind of like a minor inconvenience. And up there is our objective. So let's back up, and we're going to kind of go up this slant here. Because this task is easy. This task is just, oh hey, you got a really pretty view from up here. You should go look at it. And now I'm kind of like stuck on this tree. So let's go ahead and apply the handbrake so I don't move. We'll go ahead and attach the winch up there and pull myself past this tree. Or pull that other tree down. Still a little bit stuck, but that's fine. Because we're almost there. And we're here. Awesome. Now we finished a mission, so we get stuff for rewards. So you see that the star on the left is your rank experience to increase your rank, and 1,050 is your money. And that's what I was talking about earlier with missions not really giving you that much money. Trucks are like $50, $70, $100,000, and with a lot of the missions only giving you like 1 to 3 to 5K money, it's gonna take you a lot of grinding just to buy one truck. So it's better to just go find some trucks you're not going to use, sell them, and then use that money to buy new trucks. Sort of thinking, why can't Koei Tecmo have nice sales like that? Who knows? But Thief Simulator is kind of like one of those little gems that you find where you're like, oh, this is on sale for $1. This is probably horrible. Then you get it, and I'm like, this is actually pretty good. Albert Plays, do you have a normal Nintendo Switch or an OLED? Well, considering the way I do battery readings, I have one of each model. I have an original Switch that I use only for battery readings. I have a Switch Lite. I've got a V2 and I've got an OLED, all of which are used for battery readings, except the OLED and the Lite I use pretty much every day. Where like when I'm in my studio, I'm always using my OLED on my dock or out to test handheld mode, and then I'll use the Lite like at night when I'm just trying to wind down for bed and just to have it in there and continue whatever I was doing. Okay. So we finished that task. We got a bunch more of the map unlocked. Now there's one more thing I want to do. Let's go back to the garage. It'll make this a little bit faster. Because I am fairly certain the Snow Runner drivetrain or gearbox is somewhere in this area. So we're going to start coming up here. And this should be a path I am pretty familiar with. So I spent a lot of time in this map. There we go. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Look at all those lights. I am a beacon going out into the... Why do I have a trailer? Can I delete trailer? Bye, trailer. I don't need you. Okay, let's go. Rain says it also helps when you... Alright, when you have two peeps to bring out extra rigs so you can borrow them. Yep, I mentioned the multiplayer stuff earlier. It has really nice co-op in it. Oh, but anyways, I lost track of what I was going to say earlier about the mods. So I'm kind of like on both sides of the fence with the mods, being like, okay, I'm kind of sad that we don't have this, but at the same time, I'm glad we don't have to deal with the hassle of doing multiplayer with mods. Because when you do multiplayer with someone with mods, everybody has to have all of the same mods installed. So when you go to join a multiplayer game with someone, you get like a mod list. And it's like, oh, hey, these people are using these mods. You have to download all of these before you are allowed into their game. And at least the PS4 version of SnowRunner downloads mods laughably slow. There have been a few co-op games that I've joined where it's like, okay, I'm going to join this game. Oh, I have to download some mods. Don't worry, I'm just going to download some mods and I'll be right back. And like half an hour later, okay, my mods are downloaded. I can finally join the game. Alright, now we have some bit more of the map. We're going to want to go up here and turn up this way. Actually, no, I think that might be a landslide. Was that a landslide? I'll have to see. See, Albert plays, I'm playing on my OLED Switch. While watching the stream, I have SnowRunner in the game cartridge holder. Nice! I also have SnowRunner physically with a cartridge. Alright, we're coming up on a fuel stop, which we don't really need to stop for fuel, but you'll find these in some of the maps where you can like say like, oh, hey, I'm low on fuel. I'm gonna go up here and see what's up here. So like you got an objective here where it's like, oh, hey, we're missing an oil tank. You should go find it. Bring it back to us. Or we can drive up to the fuel station and we can knock over those cones, because screw those cones, and refuel. You don't really lose money for it. But you know, you can refuel and you're like, I just got this little Jeep. I get horrible gas mileage on it. I need fuel. Alright, let's keep going through this. Oh man, I'm so glad we did all those lights. This is like a... Let's see what all these lights look like in first person view. Oh wow. Close up stuff is like, okay, it's not even nighttime. Oh, let's see, Big Skater Boy says be right back. Alberta plays, is that Michigan? Yeah, it is. I'm just in the default first map of the game, because when we started today, last week, I started a completely new game in SnowRunner. Completely new game. Ah, crap baskets. Yeah, that's what I thought. We can't go this way. So if we look, we go back to the game. Scroll back a little bit. Hey, these rock slides are becoming the bane of my life. We need to create alternate routes around the area to avoid the slides or operations are going to grind to a halt. A mountain bridge would solve this. Let's look at the details of this mission. Because this is a mission that's going to help you explore, because it's like, oh, hey, go pick up some loads of this, 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 and this, and we'll make a bridge. Now, when we need to go farther later on in the game, you have a bridge that you can cross, and you don't have to find all these alternate routes. So, let's see. Mountain bridge. You need metal beams times 1 and concrete blocks times 2. We'll start tracking that for later. I don't know if we'll do that today or not, but we'll see. Surf Demon says, I personally hate physical games on the Switch. I find them so annoying. The curse of having fairly big hands. That's fair. I like both methods, physical and digital. Alright, let's go up here, and we should still be able to get to this Watchtower. Make ourselves a little simple thing, even though we're literally just following the same path. But sometimes waypoints can help you out, especially when you're roaming through the dark. You know what the funny thing is? We've been going for over an hour already, and all we did was explore for a couple places. That's also something in this game. When you really get into just like doing these little tasks or whatever you want to do, time flies by so fast. Okay, we'll go up to this Watchtower. Watchtower, please have that upgrade on your map. Alright, Watchtower opened up. Launch observation. To get our little guitar riff and our little cinematic thing. Are there any upgrades over here? Let's see here. We've got... There's an upgrade right there. So let's go back down this hill. We're going to need to go over here, here, through all this muck to get here. Okay, so let's go. We're going to have to turn around and go back there. And after we get this upgrade, whether it is the SnowRunner gearbox or not, we'll go into the snow maps so we can see how those go with performance. Pretty sure the performance is still fine, but, you know, we'll go into it. And explore snow for a little while. Because this game is called SnowRunner, not MudRunner. And this first map is just mud. MudRunner was the first game. Surf Demon, I have 9 physical games and around 50 plus digital games. Yeah, I definitely have more digital than physical, but I do have a fair amount of physical games. Not counting like collector's editions and stuff. I probably have like 25, 30 physical games. And then just like looking to the side right now, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 or 8 limited editions that I've ordered. Okay. Albert plays, personally, I like the day better than the night in SnowRunner. Yeah, I do too. It's a lot better on visibility and it looks better. But I'm just kind of like going through the night just so we can see how things go. Plus, I've got this giant spotlight on the front of my Jeep. Right. Are we already over here? Oh yeah, we're already over here. My bad. So let's turn around again. completely lost track of where I was going while we were talking. Big Boy Skater says got 15 but tons digital, big collection from over the years. Nice. Okay. I know we just need to go straight, but I'm gonna make a couple little dots so we know where to go. It is that way. We got some water here, so we're going to stay over here a little bit into the water, just staying close to the trees in case we need to winch our way up, which we really haven't run into any problems with the Jeep so far. Snow Runner! Okay, that's available for the current truck. So now we're going to go recover in the garage. We're going to install this. Should be gearbox. Alright, so we can see what all changes. We've got an all-around default gearbox. A gearbox customized for better off-road performance, sacrificing gear count, top speed, and fuel efficiency, but offering 3 low gear stages. Fuel consumption is ass. It's exactly the same as the one I've got. So we went through the trouble of getting it, so we're using it. We got a race suspension. Just not as raised as this one. Okay. So we're done here. Now when you shift areas, because like you got this global map where you got like, oh hey, here's all the Michigan places you can go. Here's all the Alaska places you can go. You can go through all these places. All the way to Maine. Now, I think only the first 4 or 5 are in the default game. Like all these over here. These are all new maps that were added in the DLC. But before you move, vehicles do not go with you if they're out in the garage like this. So if you see out towards that bottom right corner, you got plus for the menu, the D-pad for move up and down, A for select, X is retain. That puts it in storage, and you take your storage with you. Now, if I didn't retain it and went to Alaska, I'd come to Alaska and I'd have no Jeep. So let's go ahead and hit X to move to the garage in Northport, which is Alaska. And we'll see how we do in snow. Albert replies, oh, I'm in the middle of nowhere and have 7 gallons of fuel left. Be careful. That's a big thing in SnowRunner later on in the game, where you got to be prepared when you go out on little treks. Like later on in the game when you get much bigger areas that you have to tackle, where you're like, okay, I'm going to go out here. So I've got this vehicle. I'm going to need to have a trailer so I can pick up stuff. I'm going to need some extra supplies. So I'm going to need some extra fuel to fuel myself back up. Going to need some repair stuff in case I get damaged. Okay. Truck storage. Get our Jeep back out. Your vehicle's been deployed. Now you can go and explore Alaska. Welcome to Alaska. Yeah, as I said, completed the tutorial and did nothing else. You got this cool little plane there. At least in that little picture. Yes, I understand. Let's do Alaska during the day. Morning. Oh my gosh, it's light out. Go ahead and do all-wheel drive, and we'll drive through the snow for a little while. Oh, I know what we're doing. This might take a while. This might take a while. Okay, let me try to remember where it is. Oh, I'm gonna need to unlock more of the map. Let's try doing it by eye. Hold on. Oh, you won't let me toggle my my lights? That's fine. Let's just go then. So I'm going to try to remember where this is. If you saw that, there's some draw distance stuff going on here, because like that little bridge sort of thing wasn't there right away. Actually, let's make it a little brighter out. Let's do afternoon. Oh, that looks much better. It's snowing out, and it's nice and bright. So let's go ahead and start driving through here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm slowing down a lot. Uh-oh. Snow's like, yeah, you're not going to go through me as fast as you were able to go through all that other stuff. No way. You got like the little cloud of snow as we're driving through it and the tires are spinning. Okay. So let me see if I can remember the whole path to where I need to go. Here's a nice little blocked area. Is that the blocked area? No. The blocked area. No, yeah, it is. It is. But I don't see a task for it. Because there should be a task here where we can go and pick up some like metal beams and stuff and clear that out. But I don't see it. But whatever, that's not what we're doing. I'm looking for something. So let's go ahead and go into low gear so we can go through the snow a little bit better. Now I know where I'm going. I'm just trying to think of how far down I need to go here to get to where I want to go. Whoops, sorry. I was a little close to the mic there. Okay, let's... Now we're going a little slower. We're just kind of like taking our time here. Let's see if... Let me take a look at the map. I think... No. Let's go down farther. I'm trying to remember where the Hummer is. Now, do I have any use for the Hummer in this playthrough? No, because we're doing Jeep things. I mean, Hummer's kind of like a big Jeep, but still. That's always the first thing I try to do in this map. Is like, okay, I want to get the Hummer. Because the Hummer is a really, really good scout vehicle. Pretty much as good as this Jeep is, to be honest. See if we can go a little faster now. Okay, so let's keep going through here. Okay. I think... Is it over here? Is it right here where we need to go across? Oh, look at all that mud flying. Okay, stop right there. I think so. Oh, this is not going to be fun. I know what I'm doing now. I am going through the path I took the first time I got this Hummer. I went through an entirely not okay path. No, we don't need to recover. Calm down, game. I'm just trying to back up a little bit to position myself. Replaced by Explore North American Mission USC. Do I just explore? It's probably a mix of exploring and like discovering things. Oh, wait. Are you talking about finding upgrades? Sorry, I had to cough. I apologize if I didn't get to the mute button on time. But Albert Plays, if you're talking about upgrades that say explore this map, it means that the upgrades are hidden in part of a map in that region. Alright. Div lock, let's go. I don't know if this... I might be able to get under that one. This is entirely the wrong path to do this. Let me look at the map again. It would probably be easier to do it over there. Yeah, because, like, we're moving right now. I'm pretty sure those things up there are not winch points either. We can check. Oh, they are. Sweet. Never mind. We're good. Don't worry, Jeep. You can get under that. You're almost there. Attach winch. That tree. Hold on, get back. There we go. Come on, Jeep, we can glitch our way through this. Oh my gosh, look at the back! What is going on? What is even happening right now? Oh, look, my tire's back. My tire's back now. Oh my gosh. Let's look at that screenshot. I know I took a screenshot of that. What even is that? Oh, that's hilarious. That's what happens when you try to get through areas you're not supposed to be able to get through. Okay. So we're right here. Let's see here. I think what we're looking for is over in this area. So we're gonna need to... Let's try getting to the road from here. We're moving at a decent pace. Or if we want to, or if, you know, if we want to save gas, stop engine. Drag this Jeep through the snow. Engine shut off, so we're not really doing anything except turning the wheel. So let's go to... Come on. Come on. I'm just trying to cycle to the right winch point. There it is. Okay, drag me through the snow this way. And of course the main problem here is, even if I do get to this Hummer, I'm probably not going to have enough fuel to get it and the Jeep back to the garage where I need to take it to get it unlocked. Right, hoping they add the JKJL in the future. Update. I mean, if you look at this one, it's kind of an amalgamation, but it has a lot of JL features on it. Like the grill is clearly a JL grill outside of the headlights. The headlights are more in the previous generation stuff. The fenders look like JL fenders. Oh, I stopped being pulled. Okay. Well, let's go to another winch point then. You, pull me. Alright, we're making progress again. And the engine isn't even turned on. Alright, let's see here. Where are we at on the map? We're a little bit into this. Big Boy Skater just realized title said giveaway. Who are the winners? The winners haven't been announced yet. I posted a video at the beginning of the month because Focus Home Interactive gave me 3 copies of this game to do as my monthly giveaway. So that giveaway is still active until the 20th. This stream is basically just a showcasing of, oh hey, we're giving this game away. Here is how it looks and runs on the Switch as we play through it for a couple hours. Alright, let's go and get another winch point. What that really far away tree up at the top of the screen? Yeah, this is nice. Now, we won't be able to do this getting back. Because when we find this Hummer, if we decide to go down that route, the winch will be attached to the Hummer. Oh, you're going to hit the front of that tree. Okay, alright, this will work. Alright, we're almost to that road. Just a little bit more. Just pull me through there. Big Boy Skater says, I remember video, thought someone already won. No. I do giveaways each month, and because I started the giveaways when I hit 20,000 subscribers, I decided, oh hey, we're going to do at least 20 giveaways, and we're going to choose the winners on the 20th. Just kind of like to fit with the theme of, oh hey, these giveaways are for the fact that I hit 20,000 subscribers. So I'm going to go and either inquire or purchase games over the next 20 months to do giveaways for. Let's see. I'm trying to get to a specific... There it is. Alright, where are we at on the map now? We are... Oh. The path is right there. Let's straighten the Jeep up right there. Let's start her back up. Move just a little bit onto that path, and we'll follow it. Well, hey, we got through that area. Didn't waste a single gallon. Is that legit? Give me 1 second, I'm opening up another tab. Oh, hey! So, if any of you guys like Star Wars, they just released the first trailer for the Kenobi show. Yep, I'll put a link to it in the chat if you guys want to watch it. I'll watch it later. But like I just saw a notification on my phone. Okay. Winch, you're gonna have to help me. Let's go ahead and stop the... If we're gonna use the winch, let's just go ahead and stop the engine for a minute. But yeah, I follow the Den of Nerds all the time, and he just posted a reaction video to the first trailer. So that's cool. I'm real excited about the Kenobi show. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Big boys guys gotta go. Well, you have a good rest of your day. You have a good rest of your day. All right, now we're moving again. And I'm gonna assume we're gonna see if I was correct in where I thought this Hummer was. As long as we can get there. Okay, I think... Okay, I think I know where it is. Go here. Here. Here and here. So let's follow those waypoints, even if we don't make it back with it. It's fine. This is more about showing the snow and the performance and everything. And I just want to see if I could get there just by my memory of where it was without the map. Well, without the map, the whole map being unlocked and stuff. Oh yeah, and speaking of sci-fi, if you guys like Star Trek, I just watched the first episode of season 2 of Picard on Paramount Plus yesterday, and the cameo right there at the end kind of blew me away. I was like so excited when they showed up. I'm not gonna say who it was, but it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool episode. Much more in tune with what the Next Generation did than Picard season 1 did. I've been enjoying Star Trek stuff because like I watched the past couple seasons of Discovery. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I like this. But the end of that was like, whoa. Sir Demon says I kind of stopped enjoying Star Wars since The Last Jedi, but saying that, I look forward to the Aspire's remake of KOTOR. Oh yeah, I'm sure that's going to be a lot of fun. Because a lot of people didn't like Last Jedi and some of the stuff they made afterwards. But there's some older stuff that's really good. Like KOTOR. So even if you don't like the new stuff, there is good old stuff out there too. And more old stuff is coming thanks to Aspire, because they're doing a Switch port of Force Unleashed 1. And who knows what else they're going to do. Maybe Force Unleashed 2 will come later. Maybe they'll do some of the old Battlefront games. Wouldn't that be fun? Like getting PS2 Battlefront 2 on the Switch, that would be fun. Like maybe I want to say with multiplayer, but they haven't exactly been the biggest on multiplayer because they did that Republic Commando port. They're like, oh yeah, this big game that was focused on team co-op stuff. Clearly, by the way, we took the multiplayer out. Oh. Okay. Alright. Sir Demon, the only Star Trek I've seen is the 3 JJ films. Oh, you've only seen the reboot stuff. There it is. There's the Hummer. Except, start tracking. Oh, look, there's a Hummer right there. Alright, Jeep, can you pull this Hummer out of that lake? Do you think you can do that? Let's see if the Jeep can even pull the Hummer out. Stop right there. Parking brake. Let's go ahead and stop the engine, so we can save on fuel. Uh-oh. Oh no! There we go. Come on, Hummer. Let's go. Hey, the Hummer's engine's working. Now let's pull it closer. Or I'll pull me closer. Let's go, Hummer. We're gonna get it as close as we can. Back home. Because unfortunately, I'm pretty sure this is still the same. Stop engine. Yep. Because the Hummer, its engine is running, but we can't switch to it until we deliver it and quote-unquote unlock it. So we can't just swap to the Hummer and say, oh, hey, look, we got a Hummer. Oh, actually, let's see. Hummer, do you have any fuel? Oh, baby. Now I can just steal all of the gas from the Hummer so we can get back home. Or, well, back to the garage. Serpentine was never really a Star Trek fan when I was younger. I thought I enjoyed them for what they were, but wasn't really a fan. Okay. Alright, Albert plays that says that they have COVID. Well, I hope you can recover from that soon. I have been pretty lucky with that. Spotlight time! I've been pretty lucky with COVID. Haven't gotten it, even though I work in a job where I am constantly dealing with other people. Come on, Devluck. Okay. Benjamin says, I'm still wondering how that Hummer got there in the first place. I am sure a lot of speed and a whole lot of not braking is how that got there. Okay. This is as close as I can zoom. Yep. Oh, it's because it's such a huge map. Yeah, because like you saw all the distance that we just went. That is literally just here to here. This map is massive, and a lot of the maps are even bigger than this. Okay, let's zoom in and find a path here. So we've got, let's see, we can follow the road up here, come back here, here, but this is blocked, so we can't use that. Let's go back. Is the Hummer taller than the Jeep? Yes, it is. Which means I probably can't glitch my way through here like I did earlier. For now, let's try to get here. We can follow the path the whole way there. So we can just put some markers here. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this path is safe to go through. Now, I know one of these nodes here across all of this is tall enough for the Hummer. Which node that is? Excellent question. Because that's how I got the Hummer the first time. What's that? Okay. If I wanted to experiment. Now the problem with experimenting here is I've got some winch points to go right here. I might be able to do that, but it really depends on... Okay. We'll take a risk. We'll say I want to go the easy route. And by easy route, I mean the extremely long route. Okay. And there is a way to do this with the winch if you need to pull yourself places. What you do is you pull yourself a certain distance. Actually, I'll show you right here. Stop the engine. Attach winch. So I will say I will pull my Jeep up here. And then up here. And Hummer's like, no, don't leave me behind. Don't worry, Hummer. I won't leave you behind. The problem is I'm going to have the engine running for all of this. Because the Jeep doesn't have enough power to pull the Hummer. Yeah, this is a poor decision. Let's not do this. The Jeep doesn't have enough weight for that. I mean, Jeeps are a lot heavier than the car I used to have. The car I had before my 2010 JK was a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Very, very different kind of vehicle. Now, I know we can clear that out eventually. All right, Hummer. We'll take the proper path now. Let's get through here. Very slowly get through here. But it's okay. If I use up a lot of fuel just getting going here, it's fine because we do still have a ton of fuel in that Hummer that we can siphon. Alright. Stop engine. Yeah, I say that, and I'm also still Mr. Fuel Economy. Alright, start the engine back up. I'm also not in low gear, which helps a lot. And this is really the in-depth stuff with SnowRunner. You get stuck. You're going someplace, you get stuck, you gotta kind of like problem solve to get yourself out of the mess that you're in. Alright, Hummer, let's go. We got places to be. Okay, the Hummer's engine is on, which is good. And we're moving again. And this is kind of like what you can also do with friends in co-op. So, like, when they get stuck, you can be like, oh, I'll just come behind you, winch you up, and I'll help you pull out. Then you have situations like this where the friendly truck gets stuck, so it's like, okay, we'll just back up or just want to put more force into it to get you past that tree. Come on. We can make it. Okay, maybe we can't make it. Let's back up a little bit. Try to approach this a little bit more from the left. There we go. Now we're making more progress. Should I install some more off-road tires, or should I look for better suspension and big boy tires? I mean, bigger tires definitely get you higher in the air, which will help you not get stuck. It all depends on what you're going through and what kind of vehicle you're driving. Like, I wanted this thing raised up as high as possible because it's just a little Jeep. Granted, this Jeep has 32-inch tires on it, but still. Alright, Hummer. I'm gonna need to let you go for a second. So I'm going to need to get myself out of this mess. So let's attach it to the left-hand side of the front. Or passenger side of the front. Alright, I moved a little bit. Let's reattach to the Hummer. Diff lock. Let's see, we're moving. It's not very fast. Pre-chain comes in, never even heard of this game before, but it looks cool. It is a very fun off-road simulation game where you kind of like just have these big sandbox open world areas, just explore with your trucks, fight the environment, and do little missions and tasks that you find around the map. Because we've been spending like, what, the past 30-40 minutes just trying to find this Hummer and get it back. I have a lot of fun with it, just as long as you don't expect it to be like a super fast-paced driving game like most other driving games are. This is no Need for Speed. That's for sure. This is more like Need for Help, because I'm stuck in the mud and snow. Our places are really go straight up the mountain. It's where I need to go, but it's really steep. Trust the winch and the handbrake. There are a lot of fun, I can go this way because I'm going this way, things you can do in the game. Which can either be fun and you feel really accomplished, or you fall down a cliff and break your truck. And it's like, well, I learned my lesson. Let's go do it again. Alright, I've only lost 4 gallons so far. That's good. Alright, Jeep, let's get back towards that trail through those tire tracks. Reaching, I'm watching this, I have no idea what's going on. Yes, I am driving a Jeep Wrangler and I am winched onto a Hummer trying to save it. It was halfway buried in a lake, and we're just trying to get it back to our garage to recover it. Jeep, I see you moving ever so slightly through this mud and snow. Ever so slightly. Oh, and I'm auto-saving. Alright, let's let go of the Hummer for a minute. Let's get a little bit of distance. Now let's reattach. It's really amazing because this is not the kind of game that you would expect to really get into. Game, you're a liar. You should get off low gear when you're on normal terrain like you are. I'm like, no. I'm on the snow. Sir, even need for slow speed. There you go. Alright, let's readjust real quick. Yeah, there's no path here. There is zero path here. We are creating a path right now. Now, as you can see, like without the Hummer, we can get through this place okay. It's the extra weight that's really making this difficult. Alright, Hummer, I just need you to come up a little bit farther. There we go. Now we're on the move again. Barely. But still on the move again. I see a trail up there. Let's see if we can make it there. Okay. Also, rain comes inside. The variants in the game are the JT and the CJ. This right here is not a JT. A JT is the code name they gave the Gladiator. As far as I am aware, there is not a Wrangler with the JT name on it, like a Wrangler, like without the, oh hey, it's a Gladiator. It's an actual pickup truck. Now, if the interior is anything to go off of, the steering wheel of the interior of this is not older than 2014 or 2012, because you can see it here too. Let me switch to morning, and we can look at the steering wheel. Yeah, because the JT is the Gladiator. That's the pickup truck. The if you look at the steering wheel, it's got the controls on the side. It's not exactly like the JLs, but all of the pre-JL Wranglers had a much more simple steering wheel, where it was just a little circle in the middle and had the real thin bars going out. So if the interior is to be believed, which there's a lot wrong with this interior, because like the seats, the dash over there with the bar looks like older Jeeps. So does the dashboard, but the steering wheel looks like a newer Jeep, and the middle console over here also looks like an older Jeep. Which, I mean, this might not be an accurate representation of any Jeep. The interior looks more like an amalgamation of sorts. Oh crap! Sorry, Hummer. We almost left without you. But like, and if you look at the front of it, it's got the JL's hood or grill openings that go all the way up without the Jeep logo on it. But it's got the older style headlights, because the JLs have like that little curvy extra little indent area on the outside of the headlights, and this doesn't have that. I think it's just called the Wrangler because it's literally, it looks like a combination of different generations of Wranglers. Reaching, that's a very nice detail though with the interior. Oh yeah, the interior looks great. It just doesn't look super accurate for what it's supposed to be. Okay. I'm a little stuck here, so we're gonna have to... Hold on. What? For a second there, it looked like it was going to let me attach a secondary winch. Attach winch. Hold on. Release your winch. Now attach winch. Uh-oh. Alright, we're going to have to get through this area by ourselves. TJ, that sounds more like it. Yeah, because the TJ was the Wrangler generation before the JK. No visible winch points. So Jeep, we're gonna have to get through this stuck area ourselves. So let's put the diff lock on. I'm gonna look closely at the Jeep to see if it's moving at all. Alright, let's use the Hummer to pull out of this. But on this being a TJ, the only problem with that is the interior. Like, a lot of that looks like the older Jeeps, but the steering wheel doesn't. Unless you're telling me the Jurassic Park Jeep had steering wheel controls on it like that. Which it didn't. Pulling out here. Let's see if I can get this Hummer to help me out a little bit more. Okay. Now I'm going to go right back to where I was before. But I might be able to sideways winch myself out. I just want straight back. No, I'm pulling to the side a little bit. That's fine. Now let go. Go to the front. Trying to use the winch to change my angle so I can get out of this. Breachan, what's the interior of the Hummer look like if it's Army? It's not an Army Hummer. This guy's an H2. Okay, now we're... Okay. Now we're out of that mess. Alright, Hummer. Let's try going around. Our place fell off a rock. Oh, no. Let's see. Turn on engine in the vehicle you're pulling. Come on, Hummer. We need to go around this way. Let's try turning this way. Probably a little too close on the winch, but it's fine. We're making more progress now, though. Let me double check. Hummer, how much fuel do you have left? You've got 10. Okay, I will take that remaining fuel. You're going to be rolling, but I have an almost full tank to try to get us back to that place we're trying to get to. Breaching, that explains a lot. I'm assuming you're talking to how I refer to this as a Hummer H2. Yeah, I believe there was an H1 in Mud Runner, the first game, but this guy's an H2. Yeah, because I think you can, like, if you look real close, you can see a little bit of that H2 emblem on the back. All right. Let me move forward a little bit, then I'll drag that Hummer up here. Come on, Hummer, need you to get past that rock. There you go. Let's go over here so I can reverse it. And back into low gear. So let's diff lock and let's go. This is like a puzzle game, almost a lesson in physics. Yes, it is. That's why I like getting stuck in this game. Because it's like, okay, I'm here. This is what I'm around. These are the winch points I have. How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this disaster that I have driven myself into? It's been a while since we started this little trek back. How far along are we? Oh, that's not bad. We've made some pretty good distance. We've made some pretty good distance. All right, and we've been going for over 2 hours now. That's quite a while. It doesn't feel like 2 hours. Like I said earlier, when you get into just doing something and trying to get something done, time just flies by in this game. All I'm trying to do is get a Hummer back to the garage. A Hummer that I'm never going to use. Because when I went through this game vanilla before the Jeep DLC came out, the Hummer is an amazing scout vehicle. But now I've got the Jeep, so I'm not going to even use the Hummer. Alright, we're still making progress. Rain says, I like my JLU. It's huge. Has a ton of customization options. Also may have to order an angry grill for mine. I would offer you my angry grill, but it's probably not going to fit. Which, by the way, if you, Rain, if you saw the thumbnail for this, my grill came in. It's already on the Jeep. It looks beautiful. Alright. Oh my gosh, is that a road? It's a road! It's a road! Jeep, you can make it to the road. And then we'll get to that blockage. But it's fine. Eh. Eh. Oh my gosh, it's asphalt. Come on, Hummer. Get on the asphalt, please. Oh my gosh. I don't even care that that's blocked right there. Oh my gosh, we're going so fast. Okay, we made it here. Breechan says the detail is fantastic. I would never have even considered a game like this, but now I would. You know, that's kind of like how I was before I played Mud Runner, the first game. I saw it pop up on the eShop. I'm like, you know what? That looks interesting. It looks all right. Let's go ahead and play this. Started playing. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. All right, now I am. Now, do I want to do that first contract? It's probably on here somewhere. It's a pipeline construction. Service spare parts too. I think that's what this is. Yep, it is. So here's what we're going to do. Hummer. I'll be back. We're going to release this. That Hummer's going to stay right there. And we're going to go do this mission. Go back to the garage. Leave garage. Now I need 2 service parts, which I know where they are. Let me see if I can fit service parts onto the Scout trailer. Yes. I don't think I even need the map to do this, because this is a super easy mission. And that Hummer should still be on the other side of the gate when we're done. Look at how big this trailer is than the Jeep. Do I turn here? Yeah. No, I don't. No, it's up this way. Well, it's somebody's fault. All right, let's go get this stuff, and we'll fix this. We'll fix this blockage, and we'll get our Hummer back. Oh no! I'm drifting. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We've been on the in the snow for like almost an hour. I'm not used to the road. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. It does look kind of silly to have this huge trailer. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to see what the trailer looks like when it's got stuff on it. Albert plays, this is such a good game. Exploring in small scout vehicles, doing contracts in big vehicles, upgrading vehicles, or just mess around the snow and mud with your friends. Yep, there's a ton to do. The only thing that I would fault the game for is the lack of garages in some of the other maps, because when you get later on in the game, service spare parts. Oh yeah. Because when you get later on in the game, you have like 4 different maps in Alaska, right? But only the first one has a garage. So to trek into the other maps, you literally have to, okay, I've got to start in the garage in Northport. Load up with fuel, load up with everything that I need, and now I'm going to go explore this one to get to the gateway to the next map, and then go to the next map, and have to manage my resources all the way through that next map. And I can't recover at a garage, because if I recover at the garage on the second map, it takes me back to the first map, and start that whole trek over again. Pretend Jeeps are tough. It can pull that trailer no problem. Oh yeah. Just looks a little silly. At least in this game, because you're used to having these gigantic semi-trucks carrying these trailers instead of the little, you know, the little Jeep. Because, I mean, Jeeps are tough. I'm super happy with my Jeep, even though I've only had it for a few weeks. I've done so much to it already. Alright, let's get this over here so we can get that Hummer. Oh, this Jeep's moving all around. But that is what Jeeps do. That is what Jeeps do. Let's see, Sergeant Shiro says, country road, take me home. Oh, we're not playing Fallout today. I do play a lot of Fallout. I love doing the daily challenges and stuff, and they have that alien invasion event going on right now. I was playing it earlier, but I'm not playing it at the moment. Alright. I see the waypoint. Snow. Oh, that's right. I didn't even have to use all-wheel drive throughout all that because I was just driving on the road. You see, all I need to do now is get 32-inch tires for my Jeep, and it'll be just like this one. Sergeant Zero, sorry, wrong game. Oh, you're good. It was still funny. But that's the game I think of when I think of that song, because there was the radio in Fallout 76 plays that song so much because it takes place in West Virginia. I hear it playing at my work too, at the Best Buy store I work at. Their little retail radio plays it every once in a while. All right, Jeep, you got this. We're coming out of that. We can swap back to those. Ah! We're going so fast. How fast are we going? Oh my gosh, we're going like 25 miles an hour. All right. Stop. Okay. Okay. Stop right there. And we're free. Got some money and experience. Detached trailer. Trailer, I don't need you. Go away. Because I have a Hummer to take home. Hello again, Hummer. I'm glad you stayed right there. Let's winch you up. Get you a little closer to me. Go ahead and activate all-wheel drive for that snow we're going to go through. And let's take this Hummer back. I do sometimes wish there were winch points in the middle of the back of vehicles or the front of vehicles, like going onto an actual tow hook. Because look at the back of this Jeep right here. Hummer, calm down. Calm down. I'm trying to look at the back of this Jeep. Don't you do it, Hummer. Because you can sort of see a little tow hitch on the back of that Hummer. And can you see it on the Jeep? No, I don't really see a tow hitch back there. I guess that makes sense. It'd be nice if you could just do it a little more centered so it would be more stable when you're dragging vehicles back and forth. On Keyblade comes in the chat, says, this reminds me a bit of the old Smuggler's Run and Mother Truckers games. Nice. Breachan, getting a Jeep's on my bucket list. Done with Humvees. Nice. Well, I hope you get a great Jeep. I got my Wrangler because my Eclipse that I drove for like 15 years, it was getting up there. It was over 200,000 miles. I was like, I'm going to need something with four-wheel drive if I'm going to drive it for the next like decade or more. And I literally was just, I was at work. I was thinking about it. I'm like, what could I get that would be within my price range to be able to do that? Because I'm not like super rich or anything. I was just walking by the front door of my store, looked out and saw a JL just drive by. I'm like, that. Granted, I didn't get the one that drove by. The one that I drove by was an Unlimited, a 4-door, and I have a 2-door. But I love my 2-door. But that was just like, that. I started looking up, like, oh, hey, these are in my price range. I can get a Jeep. It's got 4-wheel drive that I need. It's really cool. There are so many things I can modify on it. It was just like, this is what I'm doing. This right here is what I'm doing. Rain comes in, says he didn't honestly think they'd like it, but it's fun, especially being able to remove the top and doors. All right, let's deliver this Hummer. I'm just trying to go in reverse. There we go. And Breechan, if you would like to look at the interior that, like you were saying just a moment ago, we can actually swap over to the Hummer so you can take a look at it. Hummer delivered! I am rank 3. And I have a Hummer. Out of fuel. I know we're out of fuel. Let's switch to the afternoon so you can actually see it. And we'll look on the inside. Yeah, very, very not military-esque. It's got a million controls in here, though. And you can see the H2 that's on the, it's on the steering wheel there. Got 2 radios there. Is that middle console? No, that middle console is the air controls. But the details of this is not... Oh, yeah, you can see the little sunroof. It's been pulled back. There's a lot of details here. And it has the same... Oh, there's something we can check. On Keyblade said, originally I wasn't too interested in this game, but seeing it in action is bringing back some nostalgia for this type of game. It can be a lot of fun. All right, change truck. Let's go back to the Jeep. 100-mile cap. That is the same cap on the dashboard as my JK. So let's take a look at... So this is supposed to be a TJ, right? I'm going to look up some pictures of the interior and see what looks similar. If anything looks similar. No, this is definitely a TJ. Yep, actually, I am looking at some pictures of the interior of a TJ, and I did find an interior that actually has this type of steering wheel in it. So my bad on saying, oh no, this isn't a TJ, it's got this newer steering wheel. Wheel controls look just like it, except the Jeep logo properly. And once again, my bad for... But hey, that's okay. Sergeant Zero, beep beep, I'm a Jeep. Beep, I said beep beep, I'm a Jeep. That's really good. That is really good. I like that. I'm gonna use that now. Because there are times that when I'm at work where someone will say beep beep, and I'll just be like, be around, and I'll be like, I'm a sheep, and just see if they get it. But that's great. Hold on, no. Let me look something up. I wonder if there's a sticker for that. There has to be a sticker. There are stickers for that. Let me pull up stickers. No, beep beep in my Jeep. No. I need to find a good one. Beep beep, here comes the Jeep. There are pictures, though, which you can make into stickers. That's fun. On Decal Monster. No, it is an actual decal that you can buy. Beep, beep, I'm a Jeep. That's hilarious. I'll put that in the chat for you guys. Beep, beep, I'm a Jeep. That's so funny. Oh, you can get sizes. You can get 2 inches long up to 24 inches long. That's cool. I'm favoriting that. I might buy that. It's only like $4. That is so funny. You can get it in different colors. Oh, that's so much fun. Alright, let's go ahead and recover at the garage. We got our Hummer stuff done. Is the Hummer in storage? No, it's not. Let's put the Hummer in storage. Hummer H2, I need to swap over to you. Because if you don't put it in storage, it's just going to stay in that place you left it forever. So let's go ahead and recover you. Now, I'm not going to sell the Hummer. I like the Hummer. Got my Jeep Wrangler. I didn't unlock anything new, but that's fine. Player profile, I'm rank 3 now. Okay. All right then. We're back at the title menu now. That was like almost 2.5 hours of SnowRunner. Breechan's got to get going, but that's cool because I'm going to get going as well. Got some more work to do on Syndrome because I'm hoping to be able to get that review done for Friday, because Friday I believe is when the game comes out. So, I'm going to go work on Syndrome. Probably order the sticker here in a couple minutes because it's only like $4. Get some food, and yeah, I will see you soon with another review. Maybe we'll probably, depending on what I have access to, we might do another stream next week, because next week is also going to have a long weekend of lots of stuff getting done. But I will see you guys around. Thank you for joining the stream, and I hope you had fun.